Whew, man. Oh, what's good, coach? Hey, Juju, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Coach, can I ask you a question, man? When are we going to ever, really address the quarterback situation around here? Gotta wonder. Quarterback situation? Juju, what are you talking about? We have Big Ben and we have Mason. Coach, I know you fuck with Big Ben, but he's old as fuck. And Mason? Have you seen Mason lately? Oh man, I haven't seen Mason. I haven't seen Mason since the beginning of the pandemic. And besides, think about it. The doctors already cleared him. Motherfucker, what? They cleared that son of a bitch? Are you serious? Oh my god, coach. Oh shit. You may want to call Mason in here. Oh god damn it. Mason, man, get in here, man. Coach, you call me? God damn! What is good, guys? Welcome into Porch Sports. I'm your host, as usual, JP. And also, as usual, shout out to Christian Hickey and Andrew Baltz for making Porch Talk happen, guys. It's always good to come back and see y'all guys tune in, y'all. Tonight, y'all already know we got SteelerNation on deck. I'd like to thank y'all guys for always tuning in and showing me love, y'all. I really appreciate y'all guys. Y'all making this page happen, y'all. So, guys, let's get into it. I love the Steel Curtain, y'all. Honestly, this is one of my favorite teams in the NFL, too. Outside the Houston Texans. But SteelerNation, I fuck with y'all. Alright? Let's get this Wakanda forever. Alright, guys. Always, I started off with the bad stuff first. At least so I get the bad stuff out of the way. This is the Steelers' key losses and team weaknesses, guys. I'm about to go over, y'all. So, guys, in terms of team weaknesses and key losses that you'll have this season, this year. Key losses, honestly, you really had none. I will give you all that. Y'all really had nothing that was like a definite, they're going to suck a lot worse without this fucking guy on the team. There's none of that I see out there. Personally, to me, honestly, y'all did a pretty good job with just pretty much resigning everybody, man. And I gotta say, y'all are in hella good shape. In terms of team weaknesses, man, y'all really don't have a lot, man. I would say the only true team weakness y'all have is really the secondary. And don't get me wrong, Joe Hayden's a beast. He's locked down. But I'm going to tell you right now, on the opposite side, I'm not really that high on. I'm sorry, I believe it's. I'm getting my notes here, man. Sorry, I do apologize. Getting my notes here, man. Dude, Steven Nelson, he's a decent guy, but Cameron Sutton, too. Those are decent guys, but honestly, there's nobody that really stands out outside of that in the secondary besides Minkah Fitzpatrick. Y'all got Joe Hayden, Minkah Fitzpatrick, and Edmonds is a good player. That other corner spot is where you got to kind of worry about, but with how strong the other two parts of the secondary are, y'all should be okay. Three parts, honestly. Y'all should be okay. It's just really depth where y'all have the issues in terms of defensive backs. But honestly, man, in terms of losses and subtractions and really team weaknesses, y'all ain't got a lot of them. So, feel good, Steelers fans. All right, y'all. This is going to the key additions, the draft class, the strengths of the Steelers, guys. So I'm about to go over that, y'all. In terms of the key additions, man, y'all actually had a lot of good ones. One particular that stands out to me is Chris Wormley. The addition of Eric Ebron is phenomenal. Y'all's offense is just going to be that more explosive. Add him to the offense, guys. Stephon Winowski is also a great addition to your guys. And the signing of Derek Watt is going to be a big time for your running game. I hate the fact that the fullback position is something that's being wiped out in the NFL. I find it so funny that the fullbacks are the guys that really open the holes, and they can make those running adjustments to blocking schemes. I hate that the offenses in the NFL have taken that out. You don't have the guy that can adjust to a different blitzer that's not expected. And that's the great thing about having a fullback. It can help you run a game so much, guys. In terms of the draft class, man, y'all's draft class is stacked, dude. Like, going over it now, guys. Steelers draft class, of course. You start with Chase Claypool, man. He's the most notable name to start out. Then Alex Highsmith, dude. Small skills guy, but it could be a great pass rush addition to the core of TJ Watt. And you also have Bud Dupree. You have Cameron Haywood on the defensive line. So it's just going to make your all team that much stronger up there. Also, Anthony McFarland is a low key name that people don't really know about, but he is one of the fastest guys I've ever seen coming out of the draft, especially at the running back position. He's going to be a great help in terms of the passing game for you guys. It's exciting. Y'all wish you would be hell of excited for this young man. Like I said, those are the three guys that will make the biggest impact. Of course, your top three draft picks. Y'all, of course, drafted a defensive tackle and safety out of Maryland too as well. Those guys are good as well too. But the impact guys are definitely going to be Chase Claypool, Highsmith, and fucking McFarland, dude. Those guys, I mean, awesome. Are all looking to be superior athletes, dude. And y'all are going to be very set for a while, especially at that wide receiver spot. Chase Claypool is about to be a monster. I see him clearly taking over James Washington's spot. And don't call me crazy. I honestly think he could be a better receiver than even Juju is, dude. He's bigger, he's more physical. He has actually a faster 40 time. And honestly, dude, he might even have better hands. I mean, just to be honest with you, y'all. But y'all are looking good, honestly, for your additions and draft class, man. Team strengths, of course, man. Y'all's offense is y'all main team strength. Y'all are good on the offensive line. Wide receivers, like I said, I mean Deontay Thompson, James Washington, Juju, Chase Claypool. You're four deep at least. Let's not even forget about Ryan Switzer. Ryan Switzer's a nice little slot guy that you can put in sometimes. Vance McDonald backing up Eric Ebron. You can run two tight end sets and go with that all day too. The running backs are so deep. I mean, y'all got Jalen Samuels, y'all got James Conner, of course, starting. You have not only that, Benny Snell is going to be a solid developing project still over there. Then, of course, you had Anthony McFarland. Sorry. The only problem I have, of course, is at the quarterback position. Man, y'all are going to think I'm crazy, man, but Big Ben ain't the same guy no more, man. It's gonna kind of hurt y'all season probably in the long run. But for the regular season, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be too much of a problem for you guys. Just keep him healthy, and that's the main thing. Big Ben has to be healthy for y'all to be successful. I just don't see it in Mason Rudolph at all. Yeah, sorry about his head, guys, but yeah, I don't see it in Mason Rudolph, guys. I'm sorry. All right, guys. Porch Talk, here we go. The favorite part for you guys, y'all, and honestly my favorite part, the season win total. Let's go. I'm going to go game by game. So Steelers fans, prepare and let's go. Y'all start the 2020 season on Monday Night Football. Y'all the early game on that day. Y'all at the New York Giants, and I'm going to tell you right now, that is an easy dub for y'all guys. I won't be surprised y'all just completely blow them out that first game. It's the beginning of the season. I believe Tom is going to be a little bit more honest team this year, especially after missing playoffs last year. So I give y'all the dub on that one. Week 2, y'all have Denver at home. This is going to be this one I went back and forth on for a while, but I do have y'all actually with the dub. So you start the season out 2-0. Week 3, though, y'all face your first failure. It is against my Houston Texans. That is a home game for you guys. But I'm going to tell you right now, Deshaun Watson is about to have one of the better seasons of his career. I'm sorry, guys. It's nothing personal. I know it. This is the Houston Texans fans channel, but I do have y'all losing this game. It's nothing personal. It's just I really see my Texans bouncing back, especially after I'm gonna go explain why with my Texans video. Okay. All right. Next week, y'all are at Tennessee, and I gave y'all the dub on this one. That puts y'all at 3-1 to start out the year, so that's not too shabby. Y'all are heading into Tennessee, but I don't think they'll have it completely together up there in Tennessee yet. It's gonna be a tough game for you guys. It's gonna be very close, but y'all edge them out. Next week, also y'all are at home, and I have y'all are facing the Eagles that way. I have y'all with the win on this one. This one, I'm not a big fan of Carson Wentz. I don't think he's that great. Even though Big Ben is not the same Big Ben he used to be, I still think he's good enough to take care of the Eagles, especially adding a weapon, like I said, of a Chase Claypool to the offense, and that is really what's going to make the difference in that particular game. And I see just more stability on the Steelers side of the ball than I do on the Eagles team. So I'm going with the Steelers in that one for the dub. The next week after that, y'all face the Cleveland Browns at home. I'm going to take y'all because y'all are the home team. Cleveland is still figuring things out, like I said up there. We don't even know if Odell Beckham's going to be on the team by the time this game happens. So that's the other thing, too. And I'm going to say that, of course, y'all get the dub. Now, I know y'all going to absolutely hate this one. Y'all are at Baltimore, guys. I'm sorry. Y'all are going to lose to the Baltimore Ravens when you go face them up there, y'all. It's just, I don't see it happening, y'all. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. That is going to be the second L of the season for you guys. But to think about this right now, you started the season 5-2. That's not bad. Next week after that, y'all have Dallas on the road. Dallas... This one is also one that I went back and forth with a lot as well, man. I'm not gonna lie because I'll explain my Cowboy video, but I'm sorry, Steelers. My bad. I do actually have y'all with the dub on this one. That's my fault. I was looking at the last line. Yes, I actually do have y'all pulling out. It's just me. Dallas' quarterback situation is so unresolved right now. Dak Prescott's not signed. Andy Dalton could be a better solution than Dak, but how good is Dalton really, and how clutch is he going to be? I think Big Ben has a little bit more clutch in him still, even though he's not the same man. So I give y'all the dub on that one versus the Dallas Cowboys. Next week, you're at home versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Of course, I get y'all the win on this one. Y'all are going to probably mop the floor of that team. I mean, they're pretty much a team of rookies. Next week, y'all face Jacksonville. I also gave y'all the win on that one. This is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They just have a lot of problems, honestly. They have no team quality. Next week, y'all get your vengeance back against the Ravens. Y'all beat the Ravens because that is a home game for you guys. So next week, y'all beat the Ravens. I personally just don't believe in Lamar Jackson coming back and beating the Steelers twice. More fully loaded with Big Ben's out there. I just don't see it happening twice in a year. But I see y'all definitely getting a dub versus the Ravens the second time about. Okay? Next week is versus the Washington Redskins at home. Of course, I gave you all the victory in that one. The Washington team right now, because they're no longer the Redskins. By the way, guys, you got to remember that. They're that team in Washington. Honestly, I'm not going to lie. Side note, y'all, they're talking about naming them the Red Wolves. And I'm not going to lie, their costume designs, like their faux costume designs, are pretty sick. You look it up. Washington Red Wolves. Just an FYI. They're pretty sick. So, like I said, they don't even have a team name, so I'm going to give you all the win in that one. Next week versus Buffalo. Steelers fans, I'm sorry y'all are losing and y'all getting upset by Josh Allen. That Bills defense, y'all got to remember, is just way too sick up there in Buffalo. They're going to give you a lot of problems, especially in that part of the season, because this is the part of the season where playoffs are going to be a real struggle at this point. And it's on the road. And granted, this point in the season, you don't know. You're talking about December 13th versus the Bills. This could be a time of the season when the crowds are coming back, and home field advantage is actually something that is maybe an issue at that time. So let's see. Hopefully, this COVID-19 thing is starting to be over by that time, but we'll see. Next week again, y'all are at Cincinnati. I have y'all beating them, of course, because Cincinnati is just full of rookies. The next week after that, I have y'all beating Indianapolis because Indianapolis is just honestly they added a lot of great parts. It's just I don't trust Philip Rivers. Philip Rivers is a turnover machine. He really struggled last year, man. Um, he will at least throw two against y'all. If he throws two interceptions against y'all, especially y'all's defense, dude, that's a wrap. Honestly, I could honestly see that game as possible blowout. And last game of the season, y'all are at the Cleveland Browns. Y'all are gonna like me for this one. Steelers fans, y'all are gonna get the loss on this one. Yes, the Cleveland Browns at home versus the Steelers. The last couple seasons has given y'all a run for y'all's money. That's just real talk. They beat y'all home last year, man. And that's why fucking, my bad, I dropped my phone. That's why fucking Mason Rudolph still has that fucking knot in his head. So, man, sorry guys, y'all don't like it, but man, I see y'all losing that one. I'm sorry guys. And plus, also, you gotta look at this part of the season too, y'all. Y'all would be 12-3 at that point. 12-3 heading into the last game of the season. Y'all probably have locked up a playoff spot at this point, and that is probably the game where y'all going to be resting starters anyway. So don't take it personally. Just think of the logic in it too, y'all. So that is my take on the Steelers season. At that point, this season, that gives the Steelers record a 12-4 this year. And honestly, my thoughts on this, guys, is that the Steelers are one of the top contenders in the AFC. It's just Super Bowl. I'm not 100% sold on. I'm really not. One is the health of Ben Roethlisberger. He's been injured so much in the last couple of years. And yes, y'all say y'all have Mason, but I don't know if you're Steelers fans that believes in Mason. I personally am not. Mason Rudolph could be developing into a better quarterback, but it's just, I don't really see it, man. I think y'all need to address that issue definitely in the future. I would not completely just give him the keys. Ben Roethlisberger is, I mean, let's just hope that he's healthy for y'all. But if he's not, man, it's going to really determine how well y'all season goes. So that is my final thoughts, guys. So I'd like to thank y'all once again tuning in today, guys. Shout out once again to Andrew Balls, Christian Hickey. Like, guys, comment, tell me if you wanted me to do any more teams. And y'all, I thank y'all so much for letting me into your homes every time, guys. Thank y'all so much to Porch Talk, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, like I said. And y'all, have a blessed one, y'all. I'll holler. All right? Ah!